Hello and welcome to Anden's channel, my channel, and it is Father's Day for Americans, ho ho! I also saw that PlayStation's YouTube channel uploaded a little father and son trailer for God of War, and I have to check that shit out. It's obviously not going to be anything new, it's basically what I'm assuming is just a tribute of Kratos and Atreus' journey in the game. You know, because father and son and all of that, I'm expecting this to be very cute, very heartfelt, and you're gonna be like, oh wow, a family. I also never made a reviewish of this new God of War game, so I thought, hey, now I can make a video about God of War. I can talk about how much I love that game. It's currently my game of the year, of course, because the game was just incredible. It's wow. I, of course, had personally only played the third God of War game, which was a very interesting time to jump into the series. I also played it around the time it came out, so I was like 12 years old. That was also interesting. A lot of violence, blood, and nudity in that game, but hey, I guess it didn't faze me, you know? But now with this God of War game, it's one of my favorite games I think I've ever played. What I loved about it most is just that it's right up my alley. And that's what I love about almost every single one of PlayStation's first-party titles, because all of them are third-person, story-heavy single-player games, and that's like my thing, and it amazes me how many of PlayStation's exclusives are just like, yeah, that's for me, I love it. So why don't we take a look at this little tribute for Kratos and Atreus. I'm already like gonna reminisce of the game. Oh, look at this. I'm already getting the feels. Oh, God, they did Kratos so good. Oh, they did him so fucking well. Boy.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
On the day you were born, I made 2 knives. Mixing metals from my home and from this land.
It's so good.
And when you were ready, one for you. Today is that day.
Yeah. Boy. Santa Monica, you better be making the sequel right now.
Like you?
No. We are not men. We are more than that.
I can't believe that
The responsibility is far greater.
Kratos is now one of my favorite video game characters.
Better than me.
Fucking Kratos, of all characters. Oh, that was a well cut.
You will be better.
The power of this weapon, any weapon, comes from here.
Man, I want to replay the game now.
It is tempered by this. By the discipline, the self-control of the one who wields it.
Yeah. Ah.
That is where the true strength of a warrior lies.
Oh, look at this. Look at this beautiful fucking game in this. Ah. Man, everything about it just so perfect.
Your true nature fights within him.
Think I'm afraid of you! You're nothing to me!
Don't make the same mistake. Have faith.
I'm like getting hyped and I've already played everything. I got the platinum, 100% in
The
it.
truth isn't simple, but nothing is when it involves your child.
Oh, this was a good fucking tribute.
You must be better. You must never forget that.
What a fantastic game. Oh, what a fucking fantastic game. You better have played it. I want a sequel right now, but I know that when the sequel comes, it's gonna be PlayStation 5, and it's gonna be like in 3 years or something, and I want it now. I just want to see the continuation of their story. I also hope that Cory Barlog, I think that's his name, right? The director of this game. I hope that he's the director of the second one too. Because such a good job. I don't know, can you tell that I absolutely love this game? That was just like the story, like the simplicity of the story, and then also the side quest and everything being fairly well like tied in with the whole main story thing. And then of course what the actual story was about, you know, there are some twists and some turns, and I love the fact that something towards the end completely changes like the story essentially, like it completely changes the meaning of this entire journey. And I love when games can do that, when they can have something in the beginning, but because you have no idea what it means, you don't think about it, and then when you look back after you've found something out, you're just like, oh shit, oh what. I love it. I love when games do that. It's just, you feel a sense of satisfaction. And of course the gameplay is just so good. You know, when you first have the axe and everything and no upgrades, it's a bit slow, but then of course when you fucking upgrades and when everything just happens and it's just like, fuck, I love the axe. Ugh. Should I talk about the game? Should I give out some spoilers or something? Okay, if you haven't played the game, leave now. This was a well-made tribute. I loved it. I just feel that since I didn't make a review-ish of God of War, why don't I like get my feelings off by talking about some spoiler parts. God damn. Oh, the whole mother thing. The fact that she's a giant and they've been predicting Kratos and Atreus' whole journey, that Baldur at the beginning wasn't looking for Kratos, he was looking for the mother without knowing that the mother was already dead. And of course Kratos, being the paranoid man that he is, he instantly thinks that, oh shit, the gods are after me, but they were never after Kratos really, they were just after the mom. And it's just like, I loved it. It's gonna be so interesting seeing the sequel, of course. And of course Atreus, the fact that he's half giant, half god, you know, what does it all mean? And then of course we find out that he's Loki. Even I got confused about Norse mythology, and I'm fucking Swedish, thanks Marvel. I was just like, how can he be Loki? But he's not. Oh wait, no, that's we're talking about actual Norse mythology, not Marvel mythology. Jeez. Oh, I loved how it was just such a simple thing, and holy shit, he's Loki. And I just can't talk about it with anyone because no one I know has played the game, and I can't talk about it with people, and it makes me so sad because I'm just like, I want to talk. I want to get my feelings off. Loki, being the end of Baldur in Norse mythology, he technically was here as well, but the whole mistletoe thing in the game, I really like the ending of the game. It's been such a long time where an ending of a game or a movie or anything has made me feel like, oh shit, like I genuinely had no idea what was coming, and that, wow, this is just the beginning of something so much bigger, and I cannot wait to find out what. And then also, of course, when you go back to Atreus, finding out that he is technically a god, you know, half god, or, you know, whatever, and he's just like, I'm a god, can I turn into an animal? And then he says, can I turn into a wolf? And it's just like, that Loki, you know, because that's literally what Loki does, and it's just right there in your face. But because you think there's no way that Loki would be Atreus because Thor is an adult, I definitely feel like the God of War developers, they all knew that everybody instantly thinks Marvel and that Thor and Loki are like half brothers. So I feel like they played with that a little bit because no one would have any idea that Atreus is Loki, even with those hints. It's just right when he says his name, and we're all just like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. How can this kid be Loki? And then you think back to everything that's happened in the game, and it just makes sense, and it's just like, they did it so well. The fact that Jormungandr, the world serpent, he's fucking Atreus' son, technically, and it makes that moment at the end of the game when Atreus calls on the world serpent, it just makes it so much more powerful because we're just like, you two are related somehow. The fact that every single time you see something written in like yellow paint or whatever it is, that's the mom writing. You've hopefully played God of War if you've watched it this far, and I want to know what you thought about the game. Did you like the game? Did you not like the game? You know, you're hopefully you did like it because you have no taste otherwise. I'm sorry, but it's just like, this is amazing. I want to hear all of your opinions nevertheless. And also to all Americans out there, happy Father's Day. Hope you all have a fun celebration with your dad and all of that. And yeah, I'm gonna go now, but I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys next. And yeah, goodbye.